Hi everybody, Sanbona, and welcome to my channel. Do make sure that you are subscribed to Reality Buzz TV because here we talk about all things reality TV shows and all things reality TV shows stars. So if you love TV shows, you should be subscribed over here, otherwise you will be missing out. So listen, you guys, Lungelo Sauli, should we say who was Musa Mseleku's stepson. Do you stop being somebody's stepson if your mother is late and then the person is not actively your stepson? Do we still refer to Lungelo as Musa Mseleku's stepson? Please go into the comment section and let me know. Those who don't know. So Musa Mseleku was married to Masaula, who is late, and Masaula had Ulungelo as a son who is not Musa Mseleku's son. And by the way, he said he thought Musa Mseleku was his biological father earlier on in his life. So Masaula passed away and his mother's family raised him. So I am saying, is he still his stepson even though the mother is late? Do you continue calling somebody your stepfather if your mother is late, even though they are not active in your life or not? So listen, you guys, something is happening with Lungelo. I know that recently I have been receiving notifications that he will be going live. His life is not really focused on the show, and he tries you guys to stay away from what's happening with the show, even when they are really talking about his mother. So when he will be going live, now and then people will ask him about the show, now and then people will ask him about his mother, and I think that he stays away from the drama, and that's why you guys, that sometimes even though I will get notifications that he is live, sometimes I will watch, sometimes I don't watch because his life is not focused on the show, and it feels like he really is just trying to stay away from the drama of the show. But it looks like something happened recently that I might have missed, you guys, that happened after Musa Mseleku posted his mother, because this was Musa Mseleku's post and Lungelo took that post and posted it on his Instagram. Okay, and Musa Mseleku had posted a picture of his mom and said, "This is my late wife. At some point I asked for your guidance as an ancestor wife." This was Musa Mseleku's post. Now you guys, it looks like Lungelo was invited somewhere to do an interview and there were some exchanges that happened, and after that he did these following posts, you guys. So he is posting this on his Instagram, and he says, "All I ask is for Ubuntu in your commentary. I'm aware that some of my followers commented on this post, which relieved those who are truly for me and those who are following me for the updated, who are following me to be updated on how I live." Okay, I'm one of those people, you guys, because I'm interested in how Lungelo lives. But also, you guys, remember that he had said when he was on the show, remember they called him to meet with Makumalo because Makumalo said that he wanted to connect with him because Makumalo was like best friends with his mother and wanted them to build that relationship, which we haven't seen happen after that unless it's happening off of the show. And they had called and shot this scene, and he had indicated that he would like to have a conversation with Musa Mseleku. I don't know if they ever had that conversation. If they did, it wasn't on camera because we never saw it. I really did think, you guys, that it was unfortunate that it felt like Makumalo was doing that for TV, because I think it would have been great if really they were that close with Makumalo, that they would have that relationship with Lungelo. And Lungelo really looked like he was excited to sit with Makumalo and ask certain questions with him. But after that episode, he really looked like he was trying to stay away from the drama of the show. So this is what he posted more, you guys. So the caption says that I've been quiet on this issue for the longest time. However, when derogatory discourse is presented, I have to defend the integrity and the dignity of my mother. Good day, everyone. I hope that you are well. This message is directed to those of you in the comment section who are responding to this caption with a lot of insensitivity and immaturity. For whatever is worth, I would like to ask for at least Ubuntu from all of you. A social media journalist who later deleted the content, posted my episode, and invited commentary on the discussion. The latter I couldn't control, but the remarks made by the participants I wouldn't allow nor accept. Thus, I presented my input and gave dominance to the voice, which resulted in him or her deleting the video, which, by the way, you guys, I couldn't find because I don't know what the video was about and who had posted that video. The reason I asked for Ubuntu in the matter is because I willingly went on the show to share the narrative to protect the dignity and integrity of my mother. As you type away and you make jokingly remarks about all of this, kindly take note that I still exist and that this is my mother. Okay. Moreover, I've accepted that the episode I featured in still lingers very much in the minds of the show viewers, and thus this conversation will continuously be explored and concluded by the viewers. Lastly, but not least, I would like to thank those of you who reprimand and act as a voice on my behalf, to those who share inaccurate, deceiving, and derogatory discourse on the matter. If you have read this to the end, thank you for your attention. Also, I will not allow certain people to gain power over me or know my emotion. I can easily acknowledge the objective of this post and I will not intervene, but request for the sensitivity. Again, thank you to those who continuously stand on my behalf when I cannot. Okay. So lastly but not least, I would like to thank those who have, okay, I've read this. Okay, and then he posted another picture of his mom. This here, she looks very young, you guys, beautiful, Lucinda. She was a beautiful woman, by the way. Mseleku no choice, to be honest, because his women are very beautiful. She has been gone for 20 years. He is writing this about his mother. She has been gone for 20 years. Allow her to continue to rest in peace. If not for me, do it for yourself, because you've either lost a loved one, or if not, one day you will experience this pain. Okay. Listen, you guys, I get Ulungelo getting to a point where he feels like when are they going to just leave my mother and let my mother rest in peace? It is an unfortunate situation because every time the whole thing of his mother being involved with the Mselekos dies down, then she's mentioned again. Or if she's not mentioned, but something that has to do with her existence, because she is so attached to the story of Makumalo coming into the family. And that story is so interesting and so mysterious too, and scandalous. So it's very hard to talk about the story of Makumalo coming into the family without touching on Masawel. And I think the family, the Mselekos have been able to remain quiet about so many things. I mean, for example, we're only finding out about the Ntini surname right now. They could have done the same for Masaul. They could have gone and done the show without telling us that there was ever a Masaul. Okay, if they wanted that part of their lives to just be kept private and for Masaul's existence to be respected in that way, but they did not do that for her, and they did not do that for Lungelo and her family, but they've done it for other things. I mean, they've hidden things from the public. They just decided to use this part of the story for TV. So it's unfortunate that you know, even as the bloggers, it's hard to stay away from talking about Masaula, because she's mentioned all the time on the TV. Mseleku posts about her all the time. So every time it dies down, Mseleku posts about her. It dies down, then it's mentioned on the show. It dies down. There's something that's said about Makumalo coming into the family of Mseleku, and so then Masaula is mentioned. But I understand him pleading for them to just let Masaul rest in peace finally. But I don't think that it's going to happen, because that show, that episode or episodes are on Showmax for how long? Every time somebody watches old episodes, they're going to take the clips and then post it somewhere, and then they're going to be talking about it. It's unfortunate that they chose to, even though she's no longer, you know, living, they chose to include it on the show, because it's always going to be talked about. And his wish is to just for that story to be left alone. I don't think that it's going to be successful. It is unfortunate, you guys. And also it's unfortunate that they never gave him more time to tell more of his side of the story. They just gave him that one scene and that was it, you know. And there is something about Mseleku not wanting to shoot more with Lungelo, because I think that sit down that Lungelo requested could have given him more answers, and I think maybe even us as the viewers could have given us more answers as to existence Kama Saul, beyond just her being a friend Kama Kumaro that was happy for her husband to be dating this young girl, because that doesn't even look good. But anyway, you guys, that's what's happening with the Lungelo, you guys. He's just tired of every time that Mseleku posts about Masaula, then people will be commenting all of these things. And then when he tries to be defending his mom, and then, then the comments, and you guys, people don't care, because when you be reading the comments, people be saying some nasty things about your late family member, okay? Anyway, you guys, I wish that I could say that they are probably going to listen, and they're never going to mention Masaul again on Uthanda's Temple, but I don't think that is going to happen. It's unfortunate, but I don't think so. But I understand why he wishes that could happen. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before you're gonna share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Nginithanda kakhulu.